The country has come to town. With a mile-long row of tractors that brought Westminster to a standstill. Farmers are still protesting the government's inheritance tax changes. And they're not going away quietly. They began early on farms like this one in Berkshire.
We can live without electricity, but we cannot live without food. And so much land will be sold off, which will never be farmed anymore.
But it's also about family and heritage.
I'm fighting for the survival of my farm, my daughter's futures. We have all worked very hard to keep this farm. My parents and my uncles were poor in the 70s due to high taxation. And now I'm facing the same thing, same Armageddon.
This row of tractors stretches all the way back to Trafalgar Square. It's clear that the government has underestimated the depth of anger its budget has caused. Over a month after it was unveiled, and protesters from across Britain's rural communities are still descending on Westminster. The Chancellor is holding firm, but the government's efforts to quell the anger are failing. But it's giving it a go.
We put £5 billion into farming over the next 2 years. That's a record number under the budget. Last week alone, £350 million to support farmers in the United Kingdom. In relation to inheritance tax, the vast majority of farmers will be unaffected, despite the fear-mongering of the party opposite.
The farmers aren't buying it.
They don't care what we think. They don't care about what the British public think.
I really don't know what we're going to do, but I have no hope, no faith in this government at all.
Ministers have started preparing for an escalation. The fear is that farmers could go on strike, leading to shortages on the shelves.
I can't rule it out. The public have done absolutely nothing wrong. We absolutely have to have their support, and I really don't want them to get caught in the eye of this storm. So making sure that we don't cut off their supplies and that we keep the public on side is essential to making sure that government have to listen.
Labour's rural problem has reared its head once more. Without a breakthrough, it could soon become everyone's problem. Gurpreet Narwan, Sky News.